Tragedy strikes near Sao Paulo, Brazil. The plane crashed near Sao Paulo, killing all 61 on board. The crash left families heartbroken and investigators searching for answers. The plane, a reliable workhorse, was reduced to wreckage in an instant. Brazil mourned, united in grief and seeking answers. Flight began like any other regional flight, a routine journey that many had taken before without a second thought. It was a simple hop across the vast and beautiful landscapes of Brazil, a country known for its diverse terrain and vibrant culture. Departing from Cascavel, the plane carried a mix of passengers, businessmen eager to close deals, families looking forward to reunions, and students excited for new opportunities. Their destination was Guarulhos International Airport in Sao Paulo, one of the busiest airports in the country, a hub of activity and connection. But the day did not go as planned. Instead of reaching Sao Paulo, the plane tragically went down in Vinhedo, a small town located 60 miles northwest of the bustling city. The crash turned what was supposed to be an ordinary day into a nightmare for the residents of Vinhedo, who were suddenly thrust into a scene of chaos and emergency. The wreckage of the plane scattered across the peaceful neighborhood was a stark and jarring contrast to the tranquility that once defined the area, leaving a lasting impact on the community. The peaceful afternoon sky of the day was shattered by a plane in distress, trailing smoke and clearly struggling. Residents looked up in horror as the plane descended rapidly, its engine sputtering. A resident who witnessed the crash from her backyard recounted the terror and confusion that gripped the neighborhood. The plane was spinning out of control, she said, describing the heart-stopping moments before impact. Another eyewitness described the plane struggling to stay airborne, its nose dipping dangerously. These eyewitness accounts provided crucial details for investigators, who are now meticulously examining the wreckage to determine the cause of the malfunction. Their testimonies served as a stark reminder of the human cost, as the community came together to mourn the tragic loss and support the families affected. Investigators are piecing together the sequence of events, hoping to uncover what went wrong and prevent future tragedies. Meanwhile, the community holds vigils, lighting candles and sharing stories, united in their grief and determination to find answers. Flowers and notes of condolence continue to pile up at the crash site, a poignant tribute to those who lost their lives. As emergency responders work tirelessly, the investigation remains underway, with everyone hoping for clarity and closure. Unraveling the mystery, the investigation begins. Investigators began piecing together the events that led to the tragedy. The flight data recorder, or black box, was recovered. This device held crucial information about the final moments of flight. Experts from various organizations aimed to shed light on the cause. They focused on mechanical failure, pilot error, weather, and air traffic control. Severe weather are all under scrutiny. All factors are being considered. More investigation is underway. They examined if the plane's systems were overwhelmed. Experts collaborated to determine the role of weather in the crash. A nation mourns official response and condolences. President Luiz Inácio Lula da Silva addressed the nation, expressing sorrow and solidarity with the families affected by the tragic event. His voice was heavy with emotion as he conveyed his deepest condolences to the grieving families and friends. "This is a day of mourning for Brazil," he said. "The entire country stands united in grief, sharing the pain of this immense loss." The Brazilian flags were lowered to half-mast as a symbol of national mourning and respect for the victims. He pledged a full investigation into the crash, promising that no stone would be left unturned. The government is committed to finding the cause of this tragedy and ensuring that such an incident never happens again. Flags flew at half-mast, and churches held prayer services across the nation. Communities gathered in places of worship, seeking comfort and strength through collective prayer and support. The nation sought answers and solace as it mourned the loss. People came together, offering support to one another, sharing stories, and remembering the lives lost in the tragic event. The investigation continued, driven by a commitment to uncovering the truth. Teams of experts worked tirelessly at the crash site, examining every piece of debris, determined to find answers and bring closure to the grieving nation. Our thoughts and prayers are with the families and friends of the victims. We will continue to follow this story and provide updates as more information becomes available. Thank you for watching, and please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more updates. This is AAI Channel. Stay tuned.